So that big football game is once again approaching, and there is a twist to this one. Isn't there a twist to all of them? But this time around, we've got Taylor Swift, who is somehow a really big topic because she's dating some player for the Travis Kelsey. Yeah, don't act like you don't know his name, John. Yeah, okay, yeah, Travis Kelsey. Um, And what I find the most interesting about this is that the people who are complaining the loudest and the most about how much airtime Taylor Swift is going to be getting and all this stuff, the people who claim to care the least are the ones saying the most, not only on the internet, but to their friends and their family and to anyone who will listen. Now, I don't like Taylor Swift. I can't stand the idea of Taylor Swift. She is painfully mediocre. I don't even think mediocre is a good enough descriptor to describe just how lame and awful and boring and stupid and idiotic and mindless her music is, and all of the fanboys and fangirls who claim that she's a self-made billionaire and her carbon footprint. There's a reason you don't see a billion Taylor Swift videos on my channel. Even though I can't stand Taylor Swift or the thought of her or her fans, I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift. So if I'm watching a football game and they happen to show her sitting up in some luxury box or something, why? You know, there's a certain amount of times. Okay, it's just like in professional wrestling. When I used to watch WWE and they would cut to the crowd every 2 seconds, I was like, oh my god. Keep the focus on the match, the stuff that's actually happening, the reason why everyone is here, the reason why everyone is watching this stuff. Stop cutting to the people and their expressions. Like, we get it. Maybe once or twice, but like 17 times per match? No. So if it's going that route, I understand if people get upset, but come on. You are watching a sport of grown men giving each other concussions for millions of dollars. Some, not always millions of dollars, but yeah, okay. You're watching a game. You're watching a game. I know this is. I mean, I'm a big sports fan. Not gonna lie, of course. But these are games in the end that these people are playing. Whether or not your team wins the big one, it may provide you some temporary happiness, but when they don't win, what are you going to be doing? The very next day, you'll be complaining to your friends. You'll be complaining to the internet. You'll be complaining to anybody with ears about how bad that sports ball hand egg stick and whatever guy, how he didn't do the right thing, didn't do the thing that you wanted him to do, screaming your head off about something that is just this significant. So maybe when you see Taylor Swift plastered all over your broadcast, try not to care. Because that's what you keep saying. It's what I keep hearing from the mouths of all of these armchair quarterbacks and these would-be ESPN analysts, or these would-be podcasters that, oh, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. It's an age-old argument. I understand this. I've heard this so many times, but there's a difference between not giving a fuck about something and sharing your opinion about it, and not giving a fuck about something and just going on and on and on and on about it as if it's almost like you actually care. Just watch the game. Keep your eye on the guys in the helmets throwing the egg around the field and doing the big tackles and giving themselves brain trauma for your entertainment and your amusement. The sports fans are really something, you know? So, like, sports fans, it doesn't take much to offend them, especially football fans, you know? Someone kneels for the national anthem. Oh my God, this is all the worst thing in the world. This is heresy. I can't believe this is happening on my television. Oh my God. You know, somebody dares not to do like the smallest, most trivial thing, and, you know, people are going on about boycotts. You'll never boycott the NFL. I don't think there is a single fucking person who is a major football fan who is ever, for any reason, going to actually boycott the NFL. You're never going to. You are a fan for life. You are sucked into that money machine, and they will never let you go. You will never let them go. So fragile. Just so fragile, these people. These people in their sports. and the things that their favorite athletes do, holding them to this standard that they would never hold anybody else in their lives to, just because they do the cool things on the TV with the ball and the bat and the stick and the net and the dude wearing all the equipment who looks like the Michelin Man and all that stuff. You're watching a game. You're watching a game. I'm watching a game. You're watching a game. You have nothing staked in this but, your time and your money if you go to watch the game. And why are you so surprised that a multi-billion-dollar corporation is looking to branch out even further by paying special attention to a super famous person who is going to their games? This is what happens. This is what happens under that system that so many people, NFL fans, seem to not be able to get enough of. This is what happens under capitalism, okay? They're making money on the field. They're making money off the field. From you, from the celebrities, from the potentates, from all of the eyes that are on it. This is just the way it works. So if you have a problem with this, might I suggest maybe not watching any major sport? Because I got to tell you, if you think this shit's not going to happen in MLB, if you think this shit's not going to happen in the NHL, if you think this shit's not going to happen in the NBA, or your favorite professional major sports league, if you think that their cameras aren't going to be one day trained on Tom Cruise sitting in the crowd, or who are the famous people these days? Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga, and all the... It's going to happen, and it happens for a reason. Irrespective of whether or not you scream and shout and kick and whine and cry and complain all over the fucking internet to everybody around you who you think is interested but really wants you to shut your fucking mouth, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen. So let it happen. Act like you don't care. You say you don't care so much, fucking act like you don't care, okay? Can we do that? No? Well, try. You might be surprised at what happens. Ugh. Good time to end the video. Have a good day, folks.